So what is going on, Dork Squad? It is 3 a.m., which means Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2 has officially released worldwide, which means I can now finally give my first impressions on this part. Now note, I am saying this is a first impressions and is by no means my full review or critique of the season, just brief thoughts coming straight out of those last 2 episodes. And please note, this will be talking about my experience watching the leaked version of these episodes, which there was a 5-month gap between episodes 18 and 19 and 20. And I say all this to make it clear whether I'm super negative or positive in these first initial impressions. These again are not my final thoughts, and I'll be having a rewatch once this video drops and it officially drops on Netflix, where I will fully be digesting the season and then creating my season 3 content such as reviews and theories based off of that initial watch. But I don't know when that video is gonna be out, and I've got a lot to say about this season because I'm really mixed on this one. I don't exactly know how to feel. So listen, there are some elements of this season that are really cool. I love the possession-like aesthetic of the season. I think all the spectral Dragonians look really cool. Specifically, I think the spectral Forbidden 5 look awesome. It's a shame that we're probably never going to get official minifigures of these, but I think the Forbidden 5, or at least the members that were lacking in Part 1, got to honestly make up for it in Part 2 a little bit. I really enjoyed the fights with Zark and Kerr at the end, and yes, I did just say that I enjoyed the fight with Zark. Maybe he redeemed himself in this part. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but that was a pretty cool fight. I really loved that we got to see more Kerr, especially her fighting Wildfire, so it was like 2 of my favorite characters just going at it. That was awesome. And I know some of you are probably really waiting for me to comment on the Jay stuff, and we got so much Jay in here, but I want to save that for a specific video I'm working on down the line and a bit in my season 3 part 2 full review. But I think Jay stuff, as a quick little thoughts here, was fantastic. I have so much theories from that, and that scene in episode 20. Oh my god, I think we're back. If everything goes to plan, there should be a fan dub of this scene up today, so go check that out on my Instagram. While we're on the topic of the fights, I think most of the fights were okay to pretty good this season. I love the Roz, Aaron, and Sora fight. I thought that was really cool. It was fun to go back to the underworld again, and the stuff with Roz is getting absolutely insane in this last season. And the cliffhanger with Roz having Woot in the box has me like actually super nervous for the beginning of Season 4, let alone how all of Season 4 is going to go. The ending of the season leaves me the most excited. I'm really hoping that this is Chima, Lloyd, and Aaron are in, but we'll save that for a further discussion video in the future. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I actually thought the merge was undone here for some reason, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's just some shenanigans with Roz in the box and Woo's spirit. To be honest, I don't know what's going on, but I'm super excited to find out and theorize about it more after my next couple rewatches. Now, I've been pretty positive for most of this video, but there was some stuff I just really didn't like. The Cole and Kai stuff, well, it was great to see more of Cole again, since he's kind of been pushed off to the side for a while. I just kind of felt like this was the slowest part of the season. I guess it was cool seeing them go and make these new prismatic blades, but Cole just really felt out of character, especially in the fight between Noct. Like, I get Cole has grown close to the Finders, but I personally don't really care for them, and I don't imagine Cole would be closer to them than he is with the ninja, and I've never seen Cole get this mad. And I don't know, I just don't buy this part of his character. It didn't work for me. It really stuck out, and it was like, ooh, that's just not Cole at all. I don't think they were cooking there with that part, but at least I wasn't looking forward to that like I was with the Thunderfang versus the Archdragon of Focus fight, which was a massive letdown for me. I liked pretty much every fight in this part from what I can remember. Keep in mind, it's been a while since I watched the earlier episodes. This last fight was just outright boring. To be perfectly honest, I don't really know what I would have done better if I was writing this episode, but I would have loved to have just had the Archdragon of Focus fighting on its own and not having like Lloyd and Aaron control her. I don't know, I just didn't like that. Maybe that's just me. Also, low-key, the opening of my interview with Sam Vincent feels kind of valid now, because like, was that Oni Lloyd? I'm kidding. Unless... And that's all I really want to go into it. I'll get into Thunderfang more in my full review, but I'm disappointed by him. I really like Thunderfang. I really like the concept of him, especially him supposedly getting like super powerful. Just, that was such a lame final battle for Thunderfang, and I don't know. I don't have anything else to say right now other than just I'm severely disappointed in that part of the season. And the last little bit I want to touch on in these first thoughts is the Land of Lee. I really enjoyed that. I thought the Land of Lee was a lot of fun. I mean, of course, I'm gonna love this arc. It was almost all about Jay and Nia. Well, not entirely. Yeah, sure, it was about finding their parents, but this arc had so much focus on Jay and Nia's relationship, and we finally got to see the return of Jay as a full main character in the plot, which was just absolute peak. And I really enjoyed what little mystery there was in discovering everything about the Land of Lee and who Lee really was, as well as finding Aaron's parents. And there's even some foreshadowing potentially on how Jay lost his memories, so there was a lot to digest there, especially as a Jay fan who used to, again, be my favorite ninja until the Wild Brain era kind of ruined him a little bit for me. But like, Jay's quickly getting all the way back up there. Also, why was the Source Dragon of Strength so quiet in that ending scene? Yeah, he's definitely Roz's master. Like, there's no other option at this point. It's definitely him. Look, I wouldn't say this is the worst Dragons Rising has ever been, or even the worst part 2. I think this is still infinitely better than anything we got in the first season. And I would still go as far as to say as this was better than Season 2 Part 2. Maybe not Part 1, because the Blood Moon was some of the best Ninjago content just ever. But this is pretty close to being one of the best things we've gotten from Dragons Rising. I'd honestly say just under Season 3 Part 1 and Season 2 Part 1. But again, maybe that will change after I fully rewatch and get to digest all of this season and really take it in. I was really rushing to get these out of the way, make sure I don't get spoiled, so I'm really gonna take my time with these episodes, which it might be a little bit until my full review drops. Hopefully not too long, but trust me, there's going to be a lot of Season 3 Part 2 content coming regardless, because oh my god, bro, Season 4 is gonna be fantastic, and we got the 15th anniversary coming up, man. It's going to be an amazing time to be a Ninjago fan. Now, all we need is some news on that live action, and then we're really getting rolling. Dork Squad, that is it from me for Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 1 on my initial thoughts. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think of Season 3 Part 2? Are you satisfied? Are you dissatisfied? I'd love to hear your full thoughts and what you think that cliffhanger means for the future of the franchise. Let me know down in the comment section below, and thank you to my wonderful channel members for supporting the channel and videos just like this. If you would like to support the channel, feel free to hit that join button and view all the available perks, but if not, a like and comment helps just as much. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Don't cry because it's over, but smile because it happened. I will see you, Dork Squad, in the next video. Peace out.